So, a big controversy that was going on YouTube for a couple of days now is the fact that Speed allegedly promoted a big scam. Well, I was going to make a video about that, and then I saw that the guy who was running the coin that Speed was promoting decided to make a response video to talk about all the misconceptions, quote unquote, and to clear up things. It was pretty bad, as you might expect. I don't know why people do this. He really didn't have to say anything, honestly. He didn't really make a good case for himself. In fact, if anything, he pretty much made it worse for himself because he looks even less trustworthy than he did originally, which honestly is surprising that he was able to do that. So I'll give him props for that. But without further ado, I think it's best if we just get into the first clip of this video.
It was just W's in the chat all the way around. What happened next caught us all by surprise. This is when the first cyber attack happened. This attack lasted 4 minutes. After the 4-minute attack, all the comments went down, as you can see here. Guys, this is very unusual. It's clear to see that he was botted. Nobody in the chat meant what they said.
So that's a bad point. Just because people comment more and there's an increase in comments doesn't mean that there's a botting. That means that there's a lot of people reacting to information. That's how it works. I'm not the first person to bring up this point, but like, if he were to like attack somebody, obviously the engagement would increase. A bunch of people being like, oh my god, what's going on? L speed, W speed, whatever, right? So just because people are saying stuff more frequently as you're promoting something doesn't prove even a slight bit of anything. It just doesn't mean anything. Like, oh, this is our clear-cut evidence that this is a cyber attack. And you know what? Even if it is a cyber attack, what does it do for you? Genuinely, it doesn't improve your case. It doesn't make you look any better. It doesn't make you look like any less of a scam. It just means that somebody wanted to call you out and just decided to use botting to do it. And either way, people decided to call you out.
It can cause a lot of stress to the project. What you're seeing now is the enhanced audio of the unmuted mic situation. Guys, please listen very carefully. It's very important.
Our crypto exchange is worth $40 billion and has sent us a picture saying, why is IShowSpeed comment saying scam coin? $40 billion. We spent $10 million on this project and every single person in the comment is saying scam coin because we are getting botted. Please do something. We're going to lose. Listen, Twitter giveaway.
Guys, what you have just heard is the aftermath of being completely botted. Scam. A company worth $40 billion messaging me saying, why is everyone saying you're a scam? Me then saying, I have invested $10 million of my hard-earned money that I've worked so hard for into this project, into this business. And the fact that I'm going to lose it all because everybody is labeling it a scam. At no point did anyone say we are going to scam anyone. Anyone with half a brain cell can see this with their own eye.
I know that was a bit of a long clip, but I just wanted to have you guys hear the slight little freak out he was having on the phone. Our stock exchange is worth $40 billion and we're gonna lose everything. Well, I mean, you pretty much already have. Like, it's over at this point. Nobody trusts you. You have no credibility. Just because you didn't over the phone give out your evil plans like a James Bond villain doesn't mean that you weren't scamming people. Do you expect people to just believe you just because you weren't like coming onto the video with a bald head stroking a cat with a big scar on your face? Is that the threshold for people to believe you? That's stupid. I don't know why you think that that's going to be able to get you to skate by. It makes zero sense to me. It's very clearly like an apology video type of scenario here, but it's him just begging for sympathy. Like, it's not an apology video. It's a sympathy video. Like, oh, woe is me. These are all the bad things that are happening to me. And it's like, dude, you're not running a trustworthy brand. I don't know if it's a scam because I can't tell. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't invest my money in crypto. You know, like, after all the rug pulls that are out there, all the scams, I mean, FTX fell apart completely and a ton of people lost millions. All right. I have zero money in crypto, and it's just because of situations like this. People are going to be extra wary, and then when they see something a little fishy, they pick up on a little bit of smoke. They start looking for that fire. That's it. So I think your reputation is shot at this point. But I admire you trying to at least try to pick up the pieces and be like, guys, come on, man. This is a good company. We work hard. Come on, guys. We're under attack. Buy Paradox Metaverse items, please.
To associate IShowSpeed with a scam. This is cancel culture at its finest. We have seen it time and time again. Some of your biggest YouTube stars that have been cancelled every single day of the week because they take stuff out of content. This is not the case. He was not promoting a crypto scam. He was not getting used. He was not getting done. Everything that was getting done in front of your eyes, no one had an issue with up until we got spammed. And not only that, people that have been cancelled decided to take it upon themselves to make videos talking about how IShowSpeed promoted a scam coin.
So what exactly is the point of you bringing up that they've been previously cancelled? Is that like a knock on their reputation? Like, see, these guys have been in trouble with the YouTube community or Twitter before. That means you can't trust them. Or is he trying to be, again, going after sympathy and being like, oh, well, these guys have been cancelled. How dare they also go after Speed and try to cancel him? They should know how bad it is. Either way, that's dumb. Just because they've been called out for dumb and erroneous stuff doesn't mean that they can't criticize him taking a sponsor that he shouldn't have. Like, this just looks weird from pretty much every angle. And I think you should acknowledge that and be like, hey guys, we're legit, come on. And he's just not doing that. He's not showing that he should be trusted. He's not showing that he's a trustworthy person. All that he's really shown is that he wants sympathy, and he's begging for it. And he's going to continue to beg for it because that's what he thinks is the best idea for him. That's what he thinks is going to drag his company out of the rut they've currently been put in. And so he has this to say.
There was no evidence. There was no substance. If we was a scam, why would we still be here? If we was a rug pull, why would the price not go down?
The simple and obvious answer being to that, well, maybe the scam's not over. Maybe you're trying to get as much money as possible. You're trying to get to the top of the roller coaster before making the drop. You don't want to get to the side of the roller coaster and then jump off. You know, you won't get as much money. If you get to the top and then everybody bails and then the coin plummets, you gotten as much money as possible. Simple as that. It's not like a super hard, oh man, you know, I thought this was a scam, but now that he said that, oh my gosh, whoa, jeez, what, PR genius, man, PR dream, okay? This guy should be on the PR team for literally any YouTube, like, oh my goodness. And you know it's a script that he's reading from too, because just the way he was delivering it at the beginning sounded so robotic. It was so odd. Like, this is not coming from the heart, okay? And it's edited and it's shot very nicely. He's got a nice little background going on back there. And it just feels so disingenuous. It feels so disingenuous. Like, I just want to trust him less and less the more he speaks. And it's funny because I know that is the exact opposite effect that he is trying to have. He literally gives me like the same type of like slimy feeling that one guy that was ahead of, I think it was Artisan Builds. Yeah, that was the name. Artisan Builds. That company and led by that CEO, it was doomed to fail. And that guy is giving me the same vibes. Instead of a Star-Lord jacket, this guy's got a Paradox Metaverse hoodie. I don't know why you would put money into a metaverse. This is a complete aside. You put money into a metaverse when Microsoft tried to work on a metaverse. Facebook, Meta has tried to work on a metaverse and they can't get it. But my guy over here, I don't even know his name, is gonna get the Paradox Metaverse to work with this PR nightmare that is already going on. If I was an investor, I would have pulled out my money yesterday or the day before. Like, there's no way I'm attaching my money to this foolishness. All right, I got one last clip for you.
On camera, everyone has to smile. Nobody can show other people their fears. Off camera, could you imagine what he's going through? Because we do. We know exactly what's going on. We see it within our own selves. We see it within our own company. We have staff members every single day that have been working on this project for the last year, going on breaks every 5-10 minutes because they just physically can't take the abuse that we're getting all over the internet.
You know, that's unfortunate, but it's also like, get them off the internet. If they can't handle it, tell them, hey, get off the internet and get to work. Like, unless you're getting stuff mailed to you or sent to you through emails, you shouldn't be browsing anyway. Like, unless you're like a social media intern and you're handling that end of the business, that I get. But like, if you're like, what employees do you even have? Like your developers for your metaverse or your game that you made in Unreal Engine 5? What are they doing on the internet on company time? That would be my thing. All right, and I'm not even trying to be like how dare they, be on their phones during work hours, but like, seriously, like, not only are you not working, right, because you're on your phone, now you're having to take a break every 5 and 10 minutes because you can't handle what you're seeing. Put the phone down. Now, obviously, I'm taking this at face value and not pretending like he's, lying to me, because he could be. I don't know. He could be telling the truth. I don't think that he is. I think that it's just another thing that he's trying to do to garner sympathy points, because it just doesn't make any sense. I don't think that adults would be like, oh, this is making me cry, let me look at it again and again and again. That just doesn't seem like a thing that most people would do. But I don't know, maybe I've got it completely wrong, maybe I'm missing something, but I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it so much. Goodbye.